Distance streaming, okay. Hi, Paul.
There.
There.
That works. How are you tonight?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
All
Doing
right. Yep, wonderful. This makes it so much easier to have these little meetings.
good. It sure does.
Who would have thought years ago we could do these things?
How's the weather in Pittsfield?
Very nice, very warm with a breeze, so very good. So where are you?
I'm in Franklin, Kentucky.
Mhm. How's Kentucky?
It's hot.
How's
Yeah,
Kentucky doing? Hot?
hot and thunderstorms. Yeah, hot and muggy.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So,
You never know what the weather will be. Well, they said thunderstorms here too. So far, it hasn't happened. Of course, I'll say that, and then the power will be out.
well,
I don't know if you were in town when we had that little microburst.
oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was
We had hail
crazy.
out at the house, and yeah, it was it was pretty intense.
It was several places. Trees were down on Lancy Street. The trees that came over covered the entire road, so vehicles couldn't, of course, go through. But the power lines were down all the way up. The trees were all the way across the road, so it was like a picture frame.
Wow,
It was
that's
crazy.
we lost power for like 12 hours or so, didn't we? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was
some of
generated that
us.
night.
Yeah, some of us were longer. Was very fortunate. Something said go to the town office, so I left my house. Uh, I guess as soon as I drove out of my driveway, my neighbors say the tree from their property came tumbling down right where my car would have been. And then because of the way they came down, uh, they didn't hit the house. They just scraped it instead of crashing into the windows and everything. So I was very fortunate.
Wow, good thing you listened and
Yeah,
went to the
very
town hall.
fortunate. You have to listen to these little, little signs that you have.
Yeah. It looks like Mark's on. He's muted.
Yes, Mark is here, so that's good. How's Mark doing?
I don't know that he knows he's muted.
There we go. I finally got it. So,
There you go.
No. Sometimes it can take a while.
yeah. It's I've got somebody that's I'm in a hotel right now down south, and there's somebody with a hammer drill that's making a lot of noise, but it's quiet right now. So,
Well, that's good.
yep. Thank you for setting up this meeting, Catherine. So,
Oh, well, thank you for doing this and taking care of it so quickly.
well, just try to get it out of the way, and hopefully we can keep things moving forward. So,
Yes, that'll be good. I made a little agenda and sent it to you in an email, but if you don't receive it, I can read the agenda items. So we have those, and then if you're in agreement with the exterior materials and colors, you can approve it and we'll be done.
yeah, I'd like to make it a 5-minute meeting if we can. So,
Yes, that would be good.
am I correct that I have to I can't vote on Tim Rose and Caleb can't vote on his, is that correct? Because we have a direct, I'm
Yes,
an employee. Okay,
that
so,
would be correct. And since you have 4 members, you need 3 for a majority.
okay.
So
Yep.
you should be fine.
Which email was the agenda sent in?
Oh, I just sent it to Mark, so
Oh,
not
okay.
to clutter up
All right,
all of
no.
you with,
No big deal. I just didn't see it, so I thought I'd
it's
read
just
it.
for the record, so that we'd have it.
When did you send it, Catherine?
I just sent it maybe 10 minutes ago,
Okay, I got it. Yep.
and I put it in the email so you could just see it.
Yep.
All right, it says meeting starts now. I won't click that until we get a few more people.
Okay.
I figured with everybody, every place, probably it would take a few minutes for everybody to get on anyway.
Caleb's actually on vacation, so.
Yes, you never know what the internet will be when you go places.
Yeah, he's at a campground, I think, so it's,
That could be interesting.
I was just gonna do that, Mark.
yeah. I just texted Dave and Caleb, Catherine, to see if I can
Yeah.
rouse them up a little bit. So
Thank you.
I tried calling Caleb and it rolled right into voicemail. So I was hoping that he was trying to set it up maybe, but
Mhm.
hey, Catherine, in the industrial park, I noticed they're taking down across from Nitro. They're taking down a whole bunch of more trees.
Yes. Mhm.
Is he adding on to, is that part of Nitro?
Yes, it'll be a part of Nitro. This will be their second building, a distribution storage facility. They're looking at hiring more employees. I think they're up above, this week, they should be up above 50 employees, which is wonderful for a little company that started in a garage.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great. It's
It is great.
I know they're having a hard time like everybody else finding people.
Oh,
but-
I know. The town, well, towns have trouble anyway. There's dozens and dozens of pages on the Maine Municipal Association website looking for people in police officers, public works, code enforcement officers. That's crazy. And then just general staff. It's you just can't find them. And when you set up interviews, half of them don't show up. I've never seen anything like it.
And I've heard some people say if they do show up, they don't pass the drug test. So
That's a big issue. What's
Yeah.
happened is all these people that left the workforce, had good qualities and ethics and everything, and then the people coming up, a number of them, never learned these things, and it's interesting.
It is.
It's a different world now than when I started. I mean, we were supposed to work, not cause trouble and half do things and take off early and all kinds of things.
Yep, and you had to start at the bottom and work your way up. It's you couldn't
That's
just.
right. Yeah.
It's Dave Ross says he's coming. So
Okay, good.
um,
Sometimes getting on the meetings and getting everybody together takes longer than the meeting. All right, attendance. So I have on my multiple pages of things to do. I do have a note to do the items from the last airport committee meeting. I did put together all the statistics, but I'm waiting for some figures from the assessor who's doing some reviews and everything. And then I owe you minutes to the last meeting and minutes to this meeting. If you saw the size of my list, you would see it is pretty much near the beginning because I did.
I'm sure you got a long list. So it's
I alphabetized it, so you're in good luck. Some people will never see their things.
I just texted Laura to see if maybe Caleb's phone is off or something like that. So
I know Caleb's so busy with the business and his family and everything. He missed the first planning board meeting.
what Caleb just said, he can't wait for the end of the year to come just because that finalizes a lot of things for him. So it's
Yes, because he's got all of this development going on too.
Yep. So how big of a building is Nitro building?
I believe I don't want to guess. I just can't remember. It's huge though. It'll be the size of their other building.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, that's what the plan is now. Once the engineer gets everything finalized, you never know what the cost will be and if you have to cut back when you get your bids in, because prices are running really funny now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's costs are I could never fathom what the new Chimbro hangar is going to cost. I mean, it's just prices of materials and getting delivery on it. It's all pretty tough. So it's, although the price of wood is going down, steel's still way up. So, but it's still moving forward. So I know Caleb was having a hard time getting somebody to line up doing the concrete work.
I understand that.
Yeah.
The town's been on a waiting list for 2 years to do work out front, although I've been promised it's going to happen this summer.
Just have to have
Yeah,
sidewalk repair. Sidewalk repair?
It'll be work out front of the municipal building.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been on different contractors' lists for quite some time for projects. The only item that worked out really well, besides the fact we have a wonderful public works department that can build and do almost anything, but there's a few things they can't do, like concrete work. Our paving costs actually came in $20 lower than usual per ton. So that was like a miracle.
Wow.
So we're able to do a little bit more paving than anticipated. Then next year with the new valuation of Puritan, which I understand won't be anywhere near the cost to build the facilities, but it will add to the valuation of the town. So we're going to take all the extra tax dollars and put that into paving. We got stuck for a few years because we just pretty much ran out of money and you couldn't raise the taxes anymore. So paving didn't get done for several years. And so now we're behind. But we'll get caught up as much as you can with the paving prices.
So I got a text from Caleb. He says I'm coming.
Okay, good.
He's cooking dinner, but he's coming. Now we just got to get. Hi, Caleb. I'll forward it to you. Yeah, you should have it, but I'll forward it to you. All right. Catherine sent you an email, but I'll go ahead and forward it to you. So, all right, thanks. Bye.
I should have sent that to him. He always asked me to send those again, and this one he didn't, probably because he's so busy.
They're both, Dave's looking for the meeting ID, so I'm just going to both send him the email. So it's,
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I found if I try to do emails and other things, once I have the town hall streams and the Zoom up, sometimes I, delete the program and then have to start all over again. So I don't touch the screen once it's up.
all right, let's see.
I wonder how tall of a tree Caleb's got to climb to get reception.
He's at a campground, so it's,
I wondered if he might not be away. Yeah.
for some reason, I can't find your email.
Okay, let
Oh,
me.
wait a second. No, I know where it is. I sent it. I've got it somewhere. I've been juggling. There we go. Okay. So. There, everything's there. Okay. So forward it to.
All right, Caleb's iPhone is here. Yay.
Okay.
He found it.
Okay. So let's see. Dave. So the meeting, okay, so the meeting ID is 845 32000979. All right.
Did you put Matt's metal
Little
detector
children.
detector by
Maybe his kids got hold of the.
I'm gonna have to take attendance here.
Yep, I'm here. This is
Okay,
Caleb.
Caleb. All right.
Hi, Caleb.
Yep.
You
Hey,
sounded
how are
like
you,
an
Kathy?
8-year-old. So
It's peachy, thank you.
Well,
trying-
one of the 8-year-olds was asking me if I knew where the metal detector was.
I'm trying to get Dave.
One of the neighbors here, because we're kind of on like this sandy shorefront for this river, and one of the neighbors took about $3 worth of nickels and dimes and quarters and buried it in the sand because he saw the kids had metal detectors, and they took all afternoon to find it. So
That's a great idea.
yeah, it is. Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah. Yeah. $5 worth of change can keep a whole bunch of kids busy for a day.
Yeah.
Did you find, you must have found the link, Caleb?
I did. I finally, I found it. It was in like an invite that Catherine had sent. So
Okay, yeah.
So how is Kayla's planning for the building going along?
very good. I think everything's going really good, actually. You know, I think, yep, everything's into motion. We've got a little bit of paperwork to file with the registry for the approval that we just got from the town. So,
Yes.
but I think that's my only piece that I have to finish, I think, unless there's something else I'm missing, which very well could be.
So you want to make sure that you have your registry item filed by the due date on the letter.
Yep.
Which-
No, we're going to have it filed tomorrow. So,
Okay, great. You'll be all set because I know the due date's next week.
yeah, it's the 14th. We actually were at the campground that we were at here. There was a mama bear and 2 cubs came through our campsite last night at 11:30.
They,
Pretty crazy.
looking for food? Did they raise some noise or how'd you see them?
They took the neighbor's cooler, picked the like mama bear picked it up and threw it. So
Ah,
yeah, and they got pictures of it. They were staying in the tents, but yep, pretty crazy. The baby cubs treed like right up near it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like quite a crowd of rangers kind of right behind them. They were just kind of following along, just kind of watching. So
you're in New Hampshire, Caleb?
I am, yep, in Glen, New Hampshire.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
You guys going to Storyland?
We did that a couple years ago, and the kids are having so much fun just here. There's so many things to do. I mean, there's
Good.
like, they do a lot of good planning for kids stuff. So
Here we go, Dave. All right. Start the meeting. And I'll start recording. Record. No, record to the computer.
So we got Dave now?
He's coming right on,
Okay.
connecting to audio. Dave is still connecting here.
Okay. How much longer are towns going to be able to use teleconferencing for their meetings, Catherine?
Looks like David's connected. We can use the teleconferencing without doing anything else through the end of July. And then if we pass a small policy, we can utilize that, at least through next year.
Okay, good. It is convenient.
Some law changes that will just put it into effect. It's very helpful for the smaller committees. And I understand if you have a larger meeting, it's a little cumbersome, but it does help like the planning board and the town council when you have people from out of town that are doing presentations, across the country. We can put them up on the screen, and then if a counselor is traveling or on vacation, they can tune in and vote. So we are working on that policy.
Okay, so we have everybody now?
We have everybody, so you can start your meeting.
Okay, so welcome everybody. We got the 4 of us. We've got Dave, Caleb, Paul, and Mark. Just going to make it a brief meeting tonight. Did everybody receive? I sent a color chart out. Did everybody receive that?
Yes.
yes,
Dave? Is Dave calling in by phone?
He is by phone and it looks like he's hooked up. There were a couple of noises. I think he's trying to talk.
I see Caleb's phone, but I don't see Dave's.
Yeah, I can see it's, there's a block that says David on it. On the overall screen, but it looks like he tried to talk and couldn't get through.
I did send him a text telling him I couldn't hear him, so.
Yes. It might just be his microphone.
He says, I see everyone, but no audio.
Yeah.
He has to unmute it if he wants to talk.
Yeah, he doesn't even have the little mark that says it's muted in the corner. It just is blank, but that's blank like yours. And he should be able to go forward, but maybe he has it muted on his screen and we just can't see it. Well, we're almost there.
Sort of.
All right, he's connecting to audio again. He must have got bumped off a little bit. Now it's got an X across it and he's back with just blank. So I think he's having some issues. Nope, he's trying again. Gotta be persistent here. All right, now it's blank again.
Could I call him on my phone and just put him on speaker?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I was just looking at our phone. I think it's gonna be easier for you because I've got to get through the night calling.
He says he can't find mute or unmute. So I don't know whether he's on his phone. I'll just tell him I'm going to call him and put him on speaker.
Yes, thank you. We know it's him, so we're all set. And it's not a standing committee where we have to have certain requirements met.
Yes,
Hi, Dave. We got you now.
this is not a user-friendly scenario here.
Can everybody hear Dave?
We can, thank you. Hi, Dave.
Okay, we're going to make this
All set.
real brief, Dave. So we've got on the line is Catherine, myself.
Yeah, I got you guys on the computer.
Okay,
I
well,
just can't read, can't hear you.
well, okay, we'll just use the phone for the audio and you got the visual. So anyways,
Yep.
Did you receive the color chart from me earlier?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So we need to have, I have to rescind from voting on the Chimbro and Caleb has to rescind himself from voting on his color choice. So
Yep.
basically, when we look at under the building standards that were enacted in 2007, those were put in place basically, as a committee, we put those in place because we had somebody that was considering a hangar, and we had some concerns that they might go out and buy some real bargain colors, and we'd have a hodgepodge of siding and materials and
Totally
things like.
understand it.
So anyways, Caleb is going to be sticking with a tan color, and some of
You're
it,
going Chimbro blue.
well, we're talking about Caleb right now. So Caleb's considering going with a tan, and it's going to be similar. We've got right now, I think, 4 different tans on the airport. They're all very similar, but some are faded a little bit more, but for Caleb, it's going to be availability of what's available in the tans, but he's definitely going to go with a solid tan. And so the three
But
of
it
us,
will blend in with the rest of them. It's not gonna stand out.
right? So we need
Something
to,
crazy.
we just need to vote on Caleb's. All in favor of approving Caleb's color selection for tan. I'm in favor of it.
Yeah,
I'm in favor of it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got 3 in favor.
Yeah.
Do you need anything more than that, Catherine?
Who's making the motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, either Dave or I will make the motion and second it.
All right, great, thank you.
Okay, and then I guess somebody's gonna, as far as Chimbro, they selected it's a light gray. It's called Snow White, but it's more of a light gray. And then they'd like to have a blue, they'd like to do 4 feet up from the bottom, 4 feet of a blue wainscoting, and also use it for the trim. I know I talked to Caleb and asked, because they're going to be directly next to it, how they felt about it. And Caleb, I'll leave that up to you, and you can run with the colors from there.
Yeah.
Is Caleb still on?
Yep, I am. Yep.
Okay. So I'll let you take the Chimbro color choice.
Okay.
Caleb, and
Yeah,
you go from there. So
Okay. I move that we accept Chimbro's color choice of Snow White and the blue color.
I'll second it. I agree with it.
All right, very good. Paul seconded.
and Dave, you said your vote was
I'm for it.
okay.
All right, 3-0 with 1 abstention.
And that's all we've got right now. Just so the other members, so Dave knows where we are on the projects. Dave, Chimbro's hoping to start in the next couple of weeks with some excavation and getting in the concrete. Caleb's, as far as I know, he's still moving forward, just maybe a little slower than he'd like to, but
Mark, are you going to rip up the old concrete pad? Is all that coming out?
yeah, everything where the town hangar was, there was actually, it's interesting, there was an asphalt floor that was there, and about 2 feet of material, and there's concrete underneath that, which probably goes back to the 40s. So that's all,
Gonna get all taken out.
that's all coming out, yep. So, and
Good.
but other than that, that's where we are on those projects, and I think we're all set to move forward now. So it's
Well,
just,
let's do it.
okay.
Get something in there. Yeah.
Sounds good. I appreciate everybody just coming. I know Caleb, you're on vacation. I appreciate it. Dave, thanks for coming. Paul,
I'm
appreciate it.
sorry, I got technical issues. I can see you on my computer, but I got no audio.
All right.
I gotta
No
see what's
problem.
going on.
Well, thank you all, and thank Mark for organizing this.
And thanks, Catherine, for making it happen. So it's,
Thank
thanks, everybody, and we'll close out this meeting. So,
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Well, have a great
Thank you
evening.
all.
all right.
All right. I move we adjourn.
All right.
All right, see ya.
So long now.
Too much. We'll see you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.